It's 5:21 in the morning, still dark out as you can see, and most people are probably still sleeping. But for me, my day is just starting. Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm mum of four living in rural Ireland. I do shift work and today I'm on a day shift. It usually takes me an hour to get to work in the mornings. On my days off, I like to get up before the kids and have my coffee. Also turn on my lamps, as you can see, and just sit here and think about what I'm going to do for the day. And yeah, I'm in my Christmas pajamas. It was actually really cold the night before and it was the warmest pajamas I have, so that's why I have it on. And plus, we're in October. It's acceptable, no? Today started off differently though. I only got around 4 hours sleep a night in the last few nights. I'm on a split this week, so it's 2 days on Monday, Tuesday, a day off Wednesday, and then 2 night shift Thursday, Friday. And so I decided to have a sleep in today. The kids are just getting up themselves, so this morning I'm having my morning coffee in bed because it's just going to be hectic in the kitchen. I don't know about anyone else, but I find it very stressful to get them to school on time. So this is the moment where I breathe a sigh of relief. It's such a beautiful morning here today, so I just wanted to show you what I see when I'm driving up to the house. This part here, the Irish countryside, oh my god, it's just spectacular. I love it so much. Since it was so nice outside, I stayed out a little bit longer just to take in my surroundings before tackling the chores of the day. I actually was listening to a podcast a while back, and there was a study done about the effects of birds singing, and you only need like 20 seconds of hearing it and it does something to your brain chemicals that makes you really happy. So I thought I'd get some of that in because I need all the help I can get. Having three small ones at home, the laundry can get a bit overwhelming, so I try to get a wash in on the days that I work as well, at least one wash, because otherwise it's just going to pile up. But then obviously there's a different kind of pile up because there's dry clothes that needs to be put away on my days off. And the putting away part always seems to be the part that I don't like. I don't mind washing, I just don't like putting it away. Now that I have a load in the washing machine, I tackle the kitchen, and there's always a mess in here after the morning rush. I don't really clean anything. Well, I actually don't clean anything up while they're home. I usually wait until they're gone because there's always someone putting something out while I'm cleaning up. And if you know, you know. The vacuum cleaner is never too far away from my reach. I always have to vacuum after every meal because the two small ones, they are like the messiest little creatures, and if I leave it, they just step all over it anyway and carry the crumbs all over the house. So I hate walking on crumbs. We don't wear shoes in the house, so I'm usually barefoot or wearing socks. Okay, I must admit that some of the mess was from the previous night. It has been quite exhausting at work actually the last few days because the company that we work for has offered 60 positions to become permanent with them. We are only contractors, so we applied and we were lucky enough to get to the interview stages. And on Monday, my husband received an email giving him a medical date, which means he pretty much has the job pending a successful medical. And that's why you can see a printer left out on the counter. I'm still waiting to see if I received the same email. So no news is good news, I guess. Either way, I'm more than happy my husband Eric is getting the permanency. It means job security, stability, healthcare for the whole family. You'll also get a pension and all the benefits of a big company. I will admit though, shift work is really hard. It's not for everyone, but we make it work. Juggling the kids in between is tricky, you know, with school activities, appointments, and don't get me started on the food prep so everyone can eat while I'm on shift. I really hope this doesn't come across like I'm complaining about having a job, because I know how fortunate we are to actually have a job and to have a good paying job at that. I just wanted to give a little insight on what life is like as a shift worker. When I first started shift work, I felt like I could actually do it all, cook and clean and work, but I got so exhausted I had to acknowledge that I was burning out. It was really hard to stop feeling guilty, but I did, and now I do what I can. I even got a cleaner to come in once a week to help me keep on top of things like clean the bathroom, change the bed linen, and clean the floors. And having a cleaner isn't a flex, it's actually admitting that I needed help and I got it. And I know some of you might be thinking, well, your husband, what does he do? He does do stuff. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't do anything. He's actually very good, but he does other things around the house as well. So earlier today I made stew. Well, I attempted to make stew, but Grace, our youngest, her ears were hurting, so I had to go pick her up from school, and then I came back and continued making stew. But then we got an appointment for the doctor, and I had to stop making it and take her to the doctor's. But it's pretty much finished. The flavors are done. I usually add potatoes in there, courgette, aka zucchini, but I didn't have any courgette, so I was just going to add the potatoes, but then I didn't have time to do that because we had to go to the doctor's. So yeah, I got my husband to taste it and he liked the taste of it, so he took some to work. He's on night shift tonight and I am off. So that was dinner. So tomorrow I'm on nights. I could do cooking tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, tomorrow before I have a nap, but I'm kind of, you know, like you're kind of in the mood to do stuff, and so I kind of want to get things done while I'm in the mood, because tomorrow I could be a bit lazy. And when I'm organized with food, then I'm actually more relaxed when I take a nap. Otherwise I'll be lying there in bed trying to figure out what am I going to cook and have I done this, have I done that. So yeah, so while I'm in the mood, I'm making food. And stew is done, and next I'm actually making pork basil. It's a Thai dish. So pork stir fry, it's just pork mince, some green beans I chopped up in tiny pieces, some diced onion, loads of garlic, basil that I haven't got out yet. So that we're having that for dinner tonight. So there'll be some leftovers and there'll be that. So that should be plenty for tomorrow and Friday. After cooking, it was Irish dancing for our 12-year-old Lily, and the moon looks so beautiful. When I went to pick her up, I wanted to show you. It was about 10:30 before I had a shower and got into bed. I turned on some TV, but I actually fell asleep because I was so tired. And luckily, my TV turns off by itself if it's idle. And that's me, a day in the life of a shift working mum. If you're a shift worker with kids, I'd love to know some of your tips and tricks. So please let me know in the comments and I'd love to read them.